Crash Course on Environmental Science, Environmental Policy and Management. Explore environmental policy and management and the role of governments and organizations in promoting sustainable practices. Certainly. Environmental policy and management are essential components of promoting sustainable practices and protecting our planet. Governments and organizations play a crucial role in shaping policies and implementing strategies that reduce pollution, promote renewable energy, and preserve natural resources. Let's start with some exciting examples that showcase the importance of environmental policy and management. One example is the Montreal Protocol, an international agreement to phase out the production and use of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, which were causing damage to the ozone layer. This agreement has been incredibly successful, and the ozone layer is slowly recovering. Another example is the Renewable Energy Target, RET, policy in Australia, which aims to increase the use of renewable energy sources to 23.5% by 2020. This policy has spurred significant growth in renewable energy investments and job opportunities in the country. Now, let's take a look at the top 12 popular environmental policies in the world. 1. Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement is a landmark agreement signed by 196 countries to combat climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. 2. European Union Emissions Trading System. The EU emissions trading system is the world's largest carbon market, which aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions across the European Union. 3. Clean Air Act. The Clean Air Act is a U.S. federal law that regulates air pollution by setting limits on emissions of certain pollutants, such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. 4. Kyoto Protocol. The Kyoto Protocol is an international agreement that sets targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions for developed countries. 5. California Global Warming Solutions Act. The California Global Warming Solutions Act is a state law that aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to 1990 levels by 2020. 6. China's Renewable Energy Law. China's Renewable Energy Law was enacted in 2006 and encourages the development and use of renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar power. 7. German Renewable Energy Act. The German Renewable Energy Act, also known as the EG, aims to increase the share of renewable energy in electricity production to 80% by 2050. 8. National Green Tribunal. The National Green Tribunal is an Indian government body that handles cases related to environmental protection and conservation. 9. Forest Stewardship Council. The Forest Stewardship Council is an international non-profit organization that promotes responsible forest management. 10. Marine Stewardship Council. The Marine Stewardship Council is an international non-profit organization that promotes sustainable fishing practices. 11. Montreal Protocol. The Montreal Protocol is an international agreement to phase out the production and use of ozone-depleting substances. 12. Energy Performance of Buildings Directive. The Energy Performance of Buildings Directive is an EU directive that requires buildings to meet energy efficiency standards. In summary, environmental policy and management are essential components of promoting sustainable practices and protecting our planet. Governments and organizations play a crucial role in shaping policies and implementing strategies that reduce pollution, promote renewable energy, and preserve natural resources. The top 12 popular environmental policies in the world include the Paris Agreement, Clean Air Act, and Forest Stewardship Council, among others. Environmental Policy and Management Poem. The earth is our home, our sacred land. A treasure to cherish, to love, to stand. But we must be mindful of our ways to preserve it for future days. Governments and organizations, we need to create policies that will succeed in reducing pollution, preserving land, and promoting sustainability, hand in hand. The Paris Agreement, a landmark deal to combat climate change and heal our planet from the damage done by greenhouse gases, everyone. The Clean Air Act, a US law to regulate emissions and reduce the flow of air pollution, a threat to health for all living beings, big and small. The Kyoto Protocol, an international pact to reduce emissions and counteract the effects of global warming, so severe. A challenge we must face with courage and no fear. California's Global Warming Solutions Act, a state law that sets the facts to reduce emissions to 1990 levels by 2020. A goal we must achieve and plenty. China's Renewable Energy Law, a commendable act to develop and use renewable sources in fact, to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and create a future that is cool. The German Renewable Energy Act, the EG, to increase renewable energy production by degree, to reach 80% by 2050, an ambitious goal. But with determination, we shall reach our role. The National Green Tribunal, an Indian law to handle cases related to environmental or protection and conservation, a mission to serve. For a better future, we must preserve. The Forest Stewardship Council, a non-profit so fine, promoting responsible forest management, a great line. For a sustainable future, we must protect our trees and preserve nature's beauty with ease. The Marine Stewardship Council, another great cause, promoting sustainable fishing practices with applause to preserve our oceans and their beauty. For the generations to come, our duty. The Montreal Protocol, a great deal to phase out ozone-depleting substances with zeal. For the protection of the ozone layer and a better future for all, we must care. The Energy Performance of Buildings Directive, a EU line to meet energy efficiency standards that shine. For our buildings to be more sustainable and green and reduce energy consumption, it's not a dream. Environmental policy and management, a crucial part of promoting sustainability and a healthy start. For a better future, we must take action and protect our planet with satisfaction. Start planning your next global adventure with ease and convenience with our Booking.com referral link, https://www.booking.com/index.html. 8 = 7989335 is a great choice to plan your next trip. You can find and book flights, hotels, cars, and local attractions all in one place, and their price match guarantee ensures you're getting the best deal. Thank you for kind support our Ann Harbor Metaverse channel, and please watch more interesting videos here.